Back on the big cam now. Well, did a little bit of research, and before I go out and spend a few $1,000s on injectors, I just wanted to try this out first. So it said something about the ICP or IAC sensor, unplugging it and trying to start it. I noticed a few days ago, it was always unplugged. I plugged it back in. Now it's doing this no start bull crap. Never done that before. So I'm thinking that could be the issue. I don't know.
You ain't got no crank, bub. I ain't nowhere near enough cranking amp.
I'll leave it on charge for a little bit. Come back, try it again. Isn't it lovely? Beautiful. I'm a dumbass, but I'm not taking all the fault for this one. Y'all are just as guilty, because I made my last video was literally about me asking, hey, what should I do about my truck? And I'd say at least 80% of y'all was telling me to, hey man, you need injectors. You gotta get injectors, man. We were all wrong. We're all idiots. A bunch of people in the comments, oh yeah, I've had a diesel engine run out of fuel before. All I did was fill it up and it started right up. That's not the issue, idiot. Why would you even think that? That's what it turned out to be. I don't know how it didn't start the other day. I sat there, primed the fuel system, tried to crank it until the battery was almost dead. But yesterday, I went to try to start it. Super slow start and didn't have enough cold cranking amps to really get some RPMs of the starter. Could have been what it was. Didn't have enough voltage to properly prime the fuel system. I literally spent $80 towing my truck. Didn't drive my truck for like 4 or 5 days just because there was a little baby ass air bubble in my fuel system. I'm glad I ended up trying that before I went out and bought the injectors, because I was that close to buying them. Something free to try out before I sadly spend thousands of dollars on injectors. But we don't have to. Awesome. So yeah, perhaps my idiocracy can maybe help one of y'all one day. If you ever have a diesel that runs pretty low on fuel and then it won't start after you pull into the gas station, get more fuel, probably got air in your system. It even threw a code, cylinder 1 misbalance, injector misbalance, something like that. 10 different codes. They was scary looking too. I'm a gas motor type of dude, so when I see cylinder 1 misbalance, I imagine the crankshaft with no bearings in the front, just rod and pistons just barely hanging on to the crank. That's what made me think that my motor was blown up. But I ended up buying some sensors that it needed. We're gonna see if it fixes it, and if not, then we know it's the wiring. One of the sensors, I'm not sure. I think I might have to take the AC compressor off to do that. It really isn't a big deal. I don't have AC anyway, so it's not like there's any Freon in the lines anyway. So either my AC compressor's bad or I don't have Freon in my lines. The last person to work on this vehicle, watch my past videos, wasn't too sharp-minded when it came to the logic of working on a vehicle. Yeah. I had to put a long sleeve shirt on. I can't get skin to grass contact without getting super itchy. We're gonna have to crawl up under the truck in a minute. But first, I am honestly surprised that this held up. Get some trash bags, lay them up here on the ground. 192 pounds, what a fucking unit. What the fuck? What? That's not gonna do shit. All right, we're gonna try something. Y'all see that when I close the door?
Bluetooth connect.
I knew that was gonna happen. Be that little gluey, sticky shit. I need a knife. Don't need a knife. Made sure that there's no cracks on this. I guess you can't really have a cracked side window, because if it cracks even a little bit, it shatters. It was only 80 bucks, which I thought was rather cheap. Ford F-250 passenger side window. Oh, it's really not smart. I don't know why I'm putting it up there. I don't want to put too much pressure on this window. Something about a truck. All right, she's got bolts in the back of it. That's cool. I don't know. What do y'all think? Yeah, that's definitely the right window. All right, we got two 7mm. That's all I can see. Hell, I ain't gonna sit there and look up a damn video on how to take a door panel off. Make me feel like an idiot. Even though it would be smart to do that just to make sure I got all the bolts. But I mean, come on. Can't pull nothing else off. No visible bolts. Can only be two. Yeah. don't want to rip that weather stripping off, tear it up, you know. Dang, they got it glued good, don't they? Tell you what though, this glue is a lot better. I don't know if some of y'all taking other door panels off and shit, but like on the Ford Fusions, shit like that, plastic trash bag material with black silicone type shit holding it on. Like the little cheat to it, unless it's just completely dry rotted and old, kind of rip it fast and it all comes off in a piece. So sometimes you rip it and it'll rip the plastic bag, or if you go too slow, that shit spreads out like spider webs, gets all over everything. All them suck. This one ain't too bad. Looks like a 10mm bolt. Be able to access that one here. And then the other one we can access right here. So on both those, slide the new window in its spot. From where the window broke, glass shards down in here. If I don't vacuum that out, the rest of the time I own this truck, it'll sound like a maraca when I slam my door. That feels good, man. Doing that on your beard. If I leave even a single little chunk of glass, I can risk putting a big score or scratch into the side of it, make it real fragile. Gotta get all this glass out. Reach my fat fucking fingers up under there. Yeah, baby. Getting all that glass out. Yeah. All right, it's getting hot, man. It's an awkward angle because it's, you know, and it's got that ridge in it. It's just awkward. See, I don't want to put more pressure on it than that. What was that? Putting this shirt back on before I die. Losing too much blood from all these mosquitoes. Dang, I was kind of stuck right there. I mean, I could have stopped if I wanted to. I just really didn't want to. All right, lately my speedometer been reading 0 miles an hour. I'm gonna change the vehicle speed sensor. I think it said something about the circuit, so this may not do it. How does that make any sense? Some complete fucking retard. Who's ever actually rounded a nut off before? I've never in my life. See all the shit in my kitchen? About to take that out to the storage building later tonight. Yeah, I just took like an hour nap. I got a lot done last night, man. I'm about to show y'all. So I don't know if y'all seen before my bedroom. I've never really showed it on camera because I've just been embarrassed of what it looks like. No paint on the walls, just all primer. Primer soaks up color. Walls just looked all stained. There's little spots in the wall that had been chewed from the dogs. Paper ripped off. It just looked like a sex dungeon in my room. Still kind of does. There's a few more things I need to do in there. But for the most part, my bedroom actually looks livable. And then my closet, all this shit, totes of crap I don't need or use on a daily basis are just sitting in my closet. Like I maybe was using 25% of my closet space. Walking in, clothes and shit on the floor. My whole life, I've never been clean. Of course, my office, it's dirty right now. I need to clean it as well. But I mean, it just looks badass, man. This is my favorite room in the house by far. Isn't this a nice looking room, man? 75-inch Samsung 4K UHD TV. I ain't gonna lie, my ex made me buy that shit. Maybe watched 10 movies on it. Only time I've sat here and watched movies in my bed is when I've had friends over sitting here watching a movie. But I don't watch TV like that. I actually washed my bed sheets and my blanket, man. I used a bunch of softener. I laid in my bed last night up under the blanket. I was like, oh, feels so good. Smells good, put scent boosters all on it. I am living a very feminine lifestyle right now. See down here, we still bill. We need to buy some baseboards, slap those down there. Reason I've withholded on that, I need to buy a miter saw, is what they call it, and I can make the lines perfect. So I don't have to sit here, butt the trim up and shit, and then there'll be big gaps in it, have to fill in with silicone and paint over. But I don't have them on the windows. See, that ugly wood showing here. And then here's my closet. This actually used to be a bedroom, but when I got a hold of the house and remodeled it, I busted this doorway out here. This was just a wall. Turned the whole bedroom into my closet. Ain't that some G shit? I need somebody to be a witness to my existence and actually give a shit. Pajamas, pants, all that. My suits right here. Hoodies, jacket. And I got, look at that. Look what I got as dividers. Empty hangers, dog. Yeah. Long sleeve, shorts, cutoffs, then dress shirts. I've never in my life had an organized closet. I don't even know if y'all can tell on the camera the change in color temperature. Look, like you can turn it yellow. This is the setting my room's on, and this is what it was on. We're just doing one click towards the warm. Actually looks brighter. Bada bang, bada bang. I know y'all are probably getting annoyed, like, dude, we don't care about your house. Shut up and go work on your truck. Please just give a fuck for 1 second. Yeah, this door, it's like a sex dungeon door. There's no door handle here. I wanna have a little storm door here. That way when it's raining or whatever, get out here, look at the rain. Instead of waking up and pissing out of my window every morning, I can wake up, open this door, like a little concrete porch. Help your boy in the process of remodeling his home, which I've been doing for way too long now. Should have been done a long time ago, but you know, had a little spot in my life where I became a lazy sack of shit. But we bursted out of that spot lately. I feel like we've been doing pretty good. Sell merchandise. Don't come as cut-offs. I just cut it off like that. RNTVshop.com. Gym attire, masculinity attire, embrace masculinity. I really can't imagine cooler shirts than that, man. I'm gonna go chill outside. I bought some stuff for my truck. Next step for the house, we need to buy that really expensive saw that we need. It's gonna be a big hit. And then all the trim, that'll be pretty expensive. Measure all that out. And then living room, we're gonna put carpet in there, buy couches, furniture, buy some decor, you know, shit to hang up on the walls. So crazy seeing all my dreams actually come true. I know some people that are watching this right now has like seen the progress from the very beginning. Y'all seen me when I first showed the house. There was mold everywhere, holes all in the ceiling, roof was falling in, holes all on the floor. Like in my closet, it didn't even have a floor. This house has came so far, and I did it all myself. If y'all haven't, I'd advise y'all to watch 3 years ago. It's called Farm Tour. I want y'all to watch that video, man. That's the house, like, after I'd already done a bunch of work to it, too. Like, I had cleaned out a lot of the inside. It had at least 100, 200 trees, just like, all the way around the house. Roots growing into it. This whole yard was just nothing but big water saplings, trees. I had to cut them all down. Here's supper. Thanks for cooking, honey. Called a cow pie. Just like a giant sandwich. Fire. I'm gonna go outside and talk about the truck. All right, these seat covers suck. All wrinkled all to hell. I don't like them. Should have ordered some offline that were fitted for these seats. I guess they'll work for now. It looks like an old man's ball sack. I don't like them. Truck good and cleaned out. Oh, smells good. Got our Bob Ross and SpongeBob air fresheners. My keys. My closet. We fired it up the other day. See what kind of codes you could get to pop up on it. Read them again. Crankshaft position sensor circuit. I bought that sensor, but it's saying it's the circuit. So I probably need to fix the pigtail that goes on it. Vehicle speed sensor circuit. We already changed the sensor, so it's the circuit. Something to do with the wiring. Cylinder 6 glow plug circuit. We have the glow plug, but should have just got the harness. IAT sensor 1 out of 2 correlation. No clue what that means. Injector control pressure sensor circuit intermittent. That means it's not a consistent voltage. We got a code for it, might as well just get a new sensor. Every other code has to do with the circuit. So we only have electrical issues, nothing actually wrong with the truck. Aside from the head probably being a little warped, there's nothing wrong with the truck. Heck yeah, man. My multimeter, we're gonna get a color code, like we'll go to the sensor, we'll see what color the wire is, go back to the ECM, find that wire, see where it's running. Hell, if we have to, we'll split it outside of the harness the whole way down. 10-point test. resistance all the way down the wire until I'm getting resistance. And then I know I found my little corroded spot. Cut that little piece of wire out. Splice a little butt connector there. And that should fix it, man. I am more than tickled to death to get this truck running fast. That's all we gotta do to my baby. Dang, I'm so dumb for thinking the motor was blown up though. I can't believe that. Dude, I don't know what's wrong with me. I got like bit in my sleep, coughed on by an OCD person. But I've contracted OCD because this past week, I've just made sure everything's clean, cleaning all my dishes as I go, making my bed when I wake up. Say, what? I never do that shit. Feels nice though. Anyways, folks, I'm gonna hop off here. Really hope y'all enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you let me know by leaving this video with a fat thumbs up. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. We trying to hit that 500,000, hook a boy up, get me one more closer to it. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. Watching all the way to the end and not even liking the video. Why? You obviously cared about my existence for 14 minutes or you wouldn't be here right now. So why not like the video too? I got bitches, man. Like my video. Hello?
Hi.
Hey, I'm about to call you back. Oh! I'm kidding. All right, y'all. But I'm about to take a little shower, get all cleaned up, go to town, have me a grand old time. I love y'all. No homo. Later.